Clifford, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This little guy's Popeye, and we are the TheRcSaylors. Yeah, so this is an iRobot Roomba in front of us.
A ton of you guys requested that I pick up a Roomba since I've done, I think, 3 other robot vacuum reviews. You really wanted to hear what I thought of the Roomba, and I don't blame you because the price tag is so high. Now this is the Roomba 694.
Yes.
This is the Chinese version. This was sent to me, but it's compatible with the 690, exact same thing, but it will speak English to you instead of Chinese.
This one speaks Chinese to us.
I have no idea what it says.
And I don't think we can change it.
So I've tried not to let that sway my opinion of it because I have no idea what it's telling me, but I really couldn't see it telling me anything other than like, I'm charging or whatever. Yeah. So it comes with the vacuum. You get 2 of the wall barriers, you get your charging station, and you get some extra filters and cleaning tools as well.
These wall barriers are pretty cool because if you throw the switch up, it makes a light straight, or not a light, it's an infrared light, you can't see it, straight out. So it's like a wall, it can't pass, but let's say little Popeye has his food in the middle of the floor, like right in the middle, and we want to make sure this sweeper leaves him alone, put that by his food, and then throw the switch down, and it makes a barrier around this little guy instead of just the line.
Right. Now, right off the bat, this sweeper is double in price than my 2 favorite sweepers. Almost double than my favorite sweeper. The iLife A6 and the iLife A4. They are where that's where my experience is, so that's what I'm going to compare this to. So with that being said, if you haven't seen those 2 videos, I highly suggest you check them out because they are still my favorite sweepers, even after testing this.
That says a lot right off the bat.
The best thing that I can write home about the Roomba 690 or 694, my version, is the app. It's not much of an app, it really isn't, but it's very user-friendly. It was very easy to connect to. And where did it go? There it is. But you can schedule every single day what time you want it to start. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, you want it to start at 9 a.m. Tuesdays, you want it to start at 9 p.m. So like, you can actually schedule it by date, so you can customize it to your particular schedule, whereas the iLifes, you only get to schedule one time. It comes on every single day.
The cool thing,
this one you can customize.
Like sometimes these little guys, you'll forget about them. You know, if they're not running daily, you can easily forget and let weeks go by without them running. So I do like that.
Right.
Because Abby and I, on the weekends especially, there it goes, it's doing something. On the weekends especially, we'll schedule it to go at like 9 or 10 in the morning or something, just in case we would oversleep. Oh no.
No, I just did that right from my phone.
I want to stop it because it's loud, which is another thing we'll talk about.
And then I can end it right from here.
But that being said, how loud it is, we use that as a secondary alarm clock because it's so loud. So if we say, we just set our alarms for 9 a.m., but the alarms don't get us up, we'll set that for 9:30, and sure enough, we'll hear it, and it does wake us up.
Yes, it wakes us up. The other vacuums did not. They were much quieter. Another pro of this vacuum is that it seems like the canister that holds all the dirt and debris that it picks up is much, much bigger.
I think so.
I feel like we have to change it way, way, way less, especially after you do your first few runs. You'll have to empty it more often, but after you have it running almost on a daily basis, we rarely have to empty ours. Whereas the other ones, I feel like every 3 or 4 runs we had to
I think so.
But this one's like every couple weeks.
Well, there's a couple reasons for that. This one, I think it is louder, so I think it has more suction. It also has 2 beater bars on the bottom, but it has a shorter run time. Okay, it'll run for about 40 to 50 minutes before it finds its way back home, and the others will run for about 2 hours.
So this one has, let me look at my notes, this one has a 2100 milliamp battery, and my other ones have a 2500 milliamp battery. 60 minutes, almost 2 hours. 120 minutes, guaranteed almost every time. This one takes maybe 2 or 3 hours to charge. The other ones are probably 6 or more hours to charge. So it kind of balances it out. But if you do have it on that schedule, like where it's gonna run, like this one is only gonna run once a day for 1 hour, whereas your other vacuum is gonna run more like a longer period, 2 hours once a day.
Another interesting thing about this one is the little bristle beater bar in the front, the one that kind of grabs stuff in at the baseboards and pulls it in. There's only one of them on this one versus the iLife.
They always have two. Yeah, so this one has a lot less options, whereas my iLifes, I have a remote, so I can tell it to just clean the edges of a certain space. This one has the edging detection, so it will clean your edges. You just don't have that option for it to only just do that. It has spot cleaning. My other one has a spot cleaning function. But this one is all like inside. It's supposed to be able to have sensors, and it's supposed to be able to detect when an area is dirtier than usual.
We've never noticed stopping to do all that.
In my app, I have a chart that tells me the total runtime. We've ran this for a total of 23 hours. And 32 cleaning jobs, so we've started it and stopped it a few times. But for a dirt detect count, so that's that sensor, 0. So either my house is really clean or that thing really doesn't work. So you can be the judge of that.
It is pretty cool that we can see, like, we've run this for almost 24 hours.
Yeah.
So that tells you guys, we did not just run this once or twice and talk about it. We've run it a lot. And the one thing that I will say outshines all the other sweepers about this, and I know you'll agree, but you forgot, is the ability for it to find its way home. This little charging bay, we keep it tucked away in the corner.
You think it outshines it?
Yeah, this one always finds its way
home. Oh
yeah,
it always finds its way home, but 20 minutes into the cleaning job, it says it's searching for home. But it searches for home for
20 more minutes.
20 to 40 more minutes.
But
it's cleaning.
The point is,
strange.
It does find its way home.
Every time.
We don't have to go pick it up and put it back on its base. It always finds its way back to this base. It's amazing. Compared to the others, I would say they find their way back home like 7 out of 10 times.
And it's never kamikaze down the stairs, so
that's
always good to keep in mind. And now we have Popeye, which he is a non-shedding dog, but this is supposed to be really good with picking up dog hair and human hair. I shed all the time, and that's what we find in ours mostly.
There are 2 beater bars. One is made out of bristles and the other is rubber. So it does a really good job at picking up. It's louder, it's more powerful, it doesn't run as long, it always finds its way back home. If that's more appealing to you, knowing that it finds its way back home and it just, when it is running, it's running better and stronger, then this is going to be a great option for you. But keep in mind, you're going to pay like twice as much to get that.
Yeah, and this also can connect to Alexa and Google Assistant, so keep that in mind too. But my overall rating is I would save the extra $200 and I would go check out those iLife A4s and A6 because
they pick up stuff too.
I think they do a great job for half the price. I don't see a difference in the cleanliness of my floor between the two, but I will tell you the one thing that I do notice the difference. I can't sit in a room and work or watch TV or do much of anything when this is running because it is so loud.
Yeah, compared to the others.
My other ones, we could watch TV.
I mean, you know they're
take
there.
A nap.
You know they're there, but they're quiet.
This one's loud.
Yeah.
It's very loud. Yeah. And so I think that's the biggest turn off for me. It's just that it's too loud.
Yeah. Good quality product. It is loud. We're just used to those others.
Yeah.
The 3 others.
Yeah. So if you're in the market for a robot vacuum cleaner and you really want to get the name brand Roomba, I mean, go for it. It's not going to disappoint you, but I highly, highly encourage you to go check out my iLife A4 and A6 videos and just see if you think it's worth saving the money, because in my opinion, it's worth saving that money.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful in your robot vacuum cleaner decisions. And if you're here for RC videos, don't panic. We'll have RCs again tomorrow. Just a lot of people have enjoyed us covering these robot sweepers. They're kind of
really
RC-ish.
cool. I mean,
and we enjoy using them in our home.
To have a robot cleaning while I'm playing with toys is just the coolest thing ever. So I highly support the whole robot sweeper thing. It's really cool. And they really do pick up dirt. You cannot deny opening the back of that thing and dumping a lot of dirt into your trash can. That's awesome.
And if the person who does the vacuuming in your life ever complains to you about you never vacuuming,
boom,
here you go.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.